Before we proceed, there's something I would actually like to show off here, and that is at the PC. If you head over to it after defeating Alder, boot up the PC. Wait. Oh, there we go. There you go now. Activated. Congratulations. New wallpapers were added to our defeat against the champion. Let's go see what those are. See, wallpaper. Special. Zekrom, Monochrome next. Muna. Zoroark. Subway. Musical. Selenius. No, those are actually the same. Scenery. Yeah, it's just, it is just Muna, Zoroark, Subway, Special, and Musical. All right. Now let's just set it to Zoroark. I like Zoroark. And also, I forgot to get something out of it. But yeah, so for defeating Alder, you get some additional backgrounds. I don't mind that, but it's also not super amazing, but it's something. Zekrom. Sorry, Reshiram, your face is just kind of covered. But we have a couple of very important battles to go over, and I'm really not looking forward to one of these. Mostly because it just kind of terrifies me. The other, not so much, it's just the one does. So we'll be meeting you at whichever one of them. Over here is Game Freak. Let's head in. Gonna head up at this elevator. Okay, 22, not. Okay. Thank you, Bulbapedia, for actually having a map. You are a lifesaver in so many different ways. But I'm gonna head over here. Fear of spoilers, I'm working on the ending of the game. Don't you, let's play for yourself. I'm a graphic designer. I devote all my energy to saving every dot. Yup. I'm making part hollow. I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean butt in, but the leftovers item is pretty important, isn't it? Oh, you're really strong. I can tell you. Have a battle with me? Well, let's begin. And here we have Game Freak Morimoto. Yeah. The first of our two super bosses. He leads off with Lifer, level 75, Limber for the ability Fake Out, Grass Knot, Sucker Punch, Night Slash. Let's go for Leech Seed. And of course you go for Fake Out. It's got a bit of an interesting... I actually do like how, I think this was the first game they actually had Morimoto. And why Grass Knot? Why Grass Knot? I mean, I don't mind because it does nothing to me, but why Grass Knot? Just leave Leatherface in. Morimoto, I mean, like, you're the guy who's the game designer and programmer for the thing, but come on, like, you're better than this, man. You're better than just a Lifer that doesn't really know how to do much. He also has full restores. Doesn't say on Bulbapedia how many there are. This one considered he has over you. But drain him. And heal ourselves. Zap out even more of your HP, your delicious HP. Before a Giga Drain again. Sucker Punch. Now you're actually smart enough when it's too late. It's not even like Sucker Punch double watching anyway. But left your HP down and got decently full back of our HP. Up next, Simisear, Gluttony, Held Item, Papaya Berry. This does, I think this is the berry that boosts special attack in a pinch. Yes, special attack in a pinch. Gluttony paired up with that and makes it a little terrifying. Flamethrower, Crunch, Payback, Acrobatics. I don't really have anything that could take you on, but Swoop, I think Swoop is good. Swoop is good. Let's hope we can take you down before you can proc that berry. Use Rock Slide. Pitaya Berry is actually a bit of an interesting berry for these Pokemon, since they don't really have a lot of special moves other than their main type attack bonus. But that shouldn't really matter much, because Soup took it down. Simipour, Gluttony for the ability, Pitaya Berry, Surf, Crunch, Payback, Acrobatics. Bronza, that's Shock and Drop. I am a little scared they will actually get the Pitaya Berry off on this one, and that's just because I know Taranza doesn't have the most super stellar, amazing, fantastical special attack in the world. He's meant to be speedy and debuff. Or he can just KO things like a boss. Zebstrika is his strongest Pokemon, level 77, Lightning Rod for the ability, Pursuit, Flame Charge, Giga Impact, Wild Charge. I feel Mogera is the only choice for this. That Flame Charge scares me to a slight extent, but we can survive it because we are frickin' Mogera, and we moved faster. Very nice. You know, I'm a little sad I never actually had Drill Run on Mogera, because there was a joke I was thinking of using since well before this game was even, like, started to play, where I was going to say it, and we just never got to use it. Darunia, you're up. So I actually, we can just reteach Earthquake with a TM now. You know, I'm going to go do that joke. I am going to go do that joke after this. Fire Punch, Monkey versus Monkey, and you're faster than me. His Simisage, Gluttony for the ability, Pitaya Berry, Energy Ball, Crunch, Payback, and Acrobatics. Same as the others aside from the same attack bonus move. You might have a thumbs up, but we got a Flaming Fist. And you go down. And we're just gonna heal ourselves. His final Pokemon, Swoobat. Unaware for the ability, so all buffs on your end will not be effective. Air Slash, Endeavor, Psychic, Psyshock. Not super impressed, but it's not a bad Pokemon, just not stellar. Yeah, I guess this makes sense here. Oh, okay, it was a crit. I was gonna say, like, that's a lot of damage, but it was a crit, so that makes sense. And Swoobat goes down. Defeated. After all, I am the strongest and greatest. Just kidding. I like this guy. I like him. You think about battles very thoroughly. I lost, but I learned a lot from you. Besides, it was fun. Come back again tomorrow. You can face him again for even more experience. I can tell you about the sound. Seriously, here's a treat for you. What do you think about this dramatic sound? Not really a big fan of Kanto-related things. But this is a Johto-related thing, so it's okay. I'm the game director. Oh, you're working on Pokedex? So fill it up, please. When you fill it up, please see me. He gives you your diploma for filling the Pokedex. So we're not going to be going to him. I do like this song. I do like the Team Rocket Takeover song. I think it is a great song, and really just kind of wish it was in more things, because it is such a great song. But that is all we have here in Castelia City. I'll meet you guys back in Undella Town, because we have the true super boss to face. Well, here we are. I decided not to go and do the joke, but let's get moving. I don't want to fight you, but I must for the sake of completion. Who's a good lead? Who's a good lead for you? Yeah, you're probably our best lead for this. Alright. Oh, you had a chance to get ready? I want your Pokemon to have a match. Are you prepared? I want our Pokemon to have a match. Are you prepared to be my opponent? No one is ever prepared to be your opponent, Cynthia. But I'm as prepared as I'll ever be. Before I start my Pokemon, my heart always begins to race. Interesting. My Pokemon and their Pokeballs are radiating a happy feeling. Are you that reason? What are you? Alright, Cynthia fight. Take 2. You're challenged by Pokemon trainer Cynthia. She leads off with Spirit Tomb. Pressure for the ability. Sucker Punch, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, Double Team. David is really my only solid answer to this thing, both because I kind of want everyone else on the team for a different member of her team, and because I don't want anything getting burnt. The only thing that could really withstand being burned would be either Tyranza, who I don't want to be fighting this thing because he is not bulky at all, and Daruna, who I do not want taking any damage. I want Daruna to be ready. Go for Leaf Blade. Wait, no, we're burnt! Oh, it should've... Oh, no, I forgot the burn reduction, and he's going for Double Team. Alright, I guess we just go for Giga Drain, because that's all we're going to be doing. Forgot about the burn dropping. That is a rookie mistake that I just made. I can't believe I forgot about the burn damage, the burn attack reduction. I should be ashamed of myself for that. Then again, the damage is really not that different between Giga Drain and Leaf Blade, considering. This is surprising considering the difference in the move's power. Very least, no, you're gonna heal this turn, right? Crap. You're gonna heal this turn, so just go for growth. Alright, at the very least, we'll get some more damage. That is if we can even hit you next turn. I'm generally not opposed to evasion boosting, and even now I'm not opposed to it, but like, evasion on a Spirit Tomb actually is a very solid idea, just because it only has no weaknesses in this current generation, aside from moves like Foresight and Odor Sleuth that identify it, to allow fighting moves to hit it, in which case it only has one weakness in fighting. So, it really is a very solid defensive play to have evasion on this thing. And going for Double Team again, just trying. This thing is meant to wear you out, and it does a very good job of it if it can get evasions. Because if it can avoid a move, get you to wear your HP, because it's meant to pretty much counter physical attackers. But we did not miss it at all. Nice, David, you are doing fantastically. And we got full restored. But we're probably gonna take some burn damage to get rid of that. Yep, there's the burn. Milotic. Level 75, Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Bulldoze, Dragon Tail, Marvel Scale for the ability, so do not status this thing if you're using a physical attacker. Thankfully, Tyranza is a special attacker. That Hydro Pump scares me. Thunderbolts. Eat this. Thunderbolts. Looks like Dixon. Yeah, Bulldoze. I mean, Milotic is a speedy noodle, but I think we're still going to be faster. Oh, you are faster now, and you hit with Hydro Pump. Okay, that was actually a clever move. Dang. What? How? I'm not complaining, but Tyranza living on the sliver right there, and no time for that. We have Garchomp. We have the Pokemon that is terrifying. I don't like this thing. Why? Ruthlessly strong, brutally powerful, and probably just about the fastest thing in this whole game. If any more terrifying, it would probably be able to eat the nightmares of children, but even then, they're probably terrified of this thing. Garchomp is her ace. Dragon Rush, Crunch, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Sand Veil for the ability, so if you have sand, what are you doing with your life? Do not get sand up with this thing is still being around, because it will abuse it. So isn't your avoid? Yes! Come on. Take it out, take it out, take it. Just get rid of it. Freeze the shark. Please freeze it. Or destroy it. Yes! Garchomp is down. Okay. I think we can do anything now because we took that Garchomp down. That thing is terrifying. Lucario. Steadfast for the ability, so don't flinch it or its speed goes up. Extreme Speed, Close Combat, Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I say it's time we let a real physical powerhouse show you how it's done. You might be a little faster than me, probably. We're gonna burn that steel type off you. Fire punch! Oh wow, we actually are faster. Good to know. Still got 2 more left. We're not out of the woods yet. Braviary. You know what? Little air-to-air combat. Braviary, sheer force for the ability. Brave Bird, Shadow Claw, Crush Claw, Retaliate. This thing can hit pretty hard. Let's go for Rock Slide. But, of course, it won't matter, because Swoop took out his great Infinite Graces later. Just then, final Pokemon, Electros. Levitate for the ability. Crunch, Wild Charge, Dragon Claw, Flamethrower. Gara, you're up. Now, the joke I was going to be is teach it Drill Run, and against Lucario, say, Spiral, Grenade, Missile. But I'm willing to bet no one would actually get that when it's the last time I was driven to a corner like this. So, Cynthia doesn't really remember the last time she had to fight this intense. Well, I could be the one to deliver it. Shadow Claw! Can't go for Earthquake because of that Levitate ability. Fantastic ability on a decently tanky Pokemon. Okay, this is not good. That wasn't a crit. That scares me. Shadow Claw. I don't even think a crit will KO you. Yeah, and there goes the Crunch. So why'd you go for a Crunch instead of Flamethrower? Interesting. Yeah, we don't really have anything that can... Yeah, you're not faster than Darunia, though. I know you're not faster than Darunia. You haven't won yet. I won't let such a fun battle end so easily. Like, I think this is so fun. Darunia. Fire Punch. And... we have felled Cynthia. Okay. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be, but this is kind of nerve-wracking, considering it's Cynthia. My heart pounds as hard because I had to... I couldn't even finish reading. You are a great trainer. Thank you, Cynthia. So glad to hear such a high compliment from you. That was beyond my expectations. What an exceptional battle. You certainly bear a resemblance to the trainer who faced Giratina. Oh, pardon me, I was just thinking aloud. I love being here in spring and summer. Can't say all year, because there's so much to investigate in the Sinnoh, as well as you're a great trainer. Make me happy to see you again sometime. She thinks we're a good trainer, yay! But yes, her mention of Giratina implies that Platinum was the true continuity, as was pretty much expected, considering it was the version that contained both the legendaries in it. But we are actually not finished with all of the super bosses just yet, because let's get Water Wings out one last time. Sorry, Swoop, you gotta go in the box again. You only have one thing with wings here, but restore Pokemon's HP to full. We're not finished yet. We have one more super boss to face. Now, you might be asking, what kind of super boss is more terrifying than Cynthia? Well, never said they were terrifying. Eventually, it's a lot of fun, idea, but so often. It's not working. Okay, what the freaking heck? Okay, you're supposed to be able to rematch Bianca on Saturday nights, and it's not working. I don't get it. I've beaten the Elite Four twice. I've beaten Sharon. I don't get it. I just don't get it. If I'm doing something wrong, because someone please this, I've looked this up and it says, everything I have found points to you have to beat the Elite Four, maybe twice. Saturday night, I've set the clock ahead to a week after to see if that worked, but it didn't work. I don't get it. If I'm doing something wrong, please tell me, because I want to cover this fight, but I guess we're just going to have to go over her team like this, and I don't really like how I have to do this, but cue the rival battle music. Bianca's first Pokemon is Stoutland. Level 63, Intimidate for the ability. Return Ice Fang, Surf, and Wild Charge. Her next Pokemon is going to be her Monkey. Return Rock Slide, Brick Break. If it is a Simisear, it will have Flamethrower, Simipour, Surf, and Simisage will be Energy Ball. Next is Musharna, level 63, Forewarn for the ability. Return Yawn, Dream Eater, and Psychic. Next is Mienshao, level 63. Return Drain Punch, U-Turn, and Fake Out to Inner Focus for the ability. Her fifth Pokemon will be Chandelure, Flash Fire for the ability, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Overheat, and Return. Her final Pokemon is going to be her starter. Samurott will be level 65, Torrent for the ability, Return Aquatail, X-Scissor, Aerial Ace. Superior will be level 65, Overgrowth for the ability, Return Leaf Storm, Dragon Tail, and Coil. And if it is Emboar, it will be level 65 as usual, Blaze, Return, Flare Blitz, Brick Break, and Wild Charge. I really didn't like having to go over the bio that way, because I feel it cheapens this, but if I'm doing something wrong, can someone please tell me? Because I actually want to show this fight off, because I like the detail of how to unlock this. Like, the way you're supposed to unlock this fight is beat Alder. And, Alder is pretty much the end of the game in terms of, most everything to do. And it's really fitting how the final battle you unlock for basically clearing the entire game is a rematch with the first trainer you battled in the entire game. Your journey pretty much begins and ends battling Bianca. And I think that's the time that I talk about just these two characters. Cheren, I feel, is kind of how I used to start out. When I first started playing Pokemon, pretty much all I thought about was just getting stronger, having the strongest Pokemon, and of course being the strongest trainer. That is something that, to this day, I still carry with me. But I feel that also I've gone a bit more towards Bianca. I know what I want to do more as a Pokemon trainer, and I've learned a lot more. I don't just pursue strength. And I feel the way that they have these two characters, Cheren really being all about strength and becoming a stronger trainer and just, being the strongest trainer, and Bianca, who is just, she's very unsure of herself. She doesn't really know what she's going to be doing, and she's kind of just figuring it out as she goes, and she's learning along the way. I feel both ends of the spectrum are things that we, as Pokemon players, can identify with. I mean, Bianca, in the end, decides to become a professor's assistant, whereas Cheren is continuing to become a battler. And I like this, because I do feel that every Pokemon player falls along sort of this spectrum somewhere. I, of course, lean a bit more towards Cheren because, still like brute force power, but I don't know, just I like the way they do things, and I find it interesting how, in the end, Cheren is kind of pursuing something of an impossible goal to just become stronger, and Bianca, the person who was unsure of herself at the start, now knows exactly what she's going to be doing. But that's not all we have to show. My old partner is resting here in the Celestial Tower. It was the first Pokemon I received when I became a trainer. I come here to ring the bell and comfort its spirit. It was a strong Pokemon. It was courageous, noble, and kind. Together, we madly pursued strength, even without knowing the meaning of strength. But, in the same way all stories have a beginning and an end, all lives have an end as well. It was then that I understood that strength isn't something that remains unchanged forever. However, the joy one feels in being with Pokemon, that is the real thing. In order to spread the word, I left the Pokemon League and kept traveling. That's right, traveling is wonderful. I have met many different Pokemon, many different trainers, and now I've met all of you. There are many more trainers and Pokemon to encounter in the world, Maxis. Go out and meet as many of them as you can. I will, Holder. I will. The sound of the bell reverberates throughout the area. I felt coming here was the right way to end this. This has been a very special Let's Play for me. And I really have to thank all of you and all of you for what you've done. To those we've met, to those we've lost. Nothing stays forever, but that doesn't mean we have to be sad that it ended, but celebrate what it was. To all my friends I've lost. This game is where I lost all of those Pokemon. That has never sat well with me, but I think I've finally learned a bit of closure on that. This Let's Play helped me remember who I once was and why the series meant so much to me. I'll join you guys next time where we'll be going over the Unova region once again. I'll see you guys next time.